Descending into the worm's nest, our party faced a gargantuan purple worm, its monstrous form thrashing and roaring. With a strategy, they managed to slay the beast, only to find themselves immediately confronted with the fearsome guardian of the nest, a Fomorian giant. The heroes proved superior. Victorious, they managed to claim the eggs from the nest. But as they prepared their escape, a party of drow egg poachers appeared, ready for confrontation. The leader of the drow discovered that our adventurers had previously saved her daughter, and declared herself indebted to them, and thus parted ways. Their journey then led them to the lair of the beholder, Karakazan. They met Shedrak, a loyal servant of this beholder. He guided them to Karakazar's massive lair, a deep pit with various bridges spanning its length. There they stood before the terrifying floating eye tyrant, and negotiations began. Diathos, ever the bold, revealed their intention to take the eye of Karakazan. Unsurprisingly, he was not willing to part with it peacefully. And so, combat has ensued.
Little John, you are at the top of the initiative.
How high is he from? I guess from me, 15 feet.
15 feet forward, 20 feet up.
Did we have a plan going into this?
Yes.
Some people discussed it.
I'm in a bad spot. How high am I compared to the here then?
So you're probably, that bridge is probably 15 feet higher than you, because Althea had to swoop down to catch Lucas.
Yeah. Okay.
Because he was already falling.
I guess I will try to use my javelin while I'm up here and throw it at him.
Throw away.
Oh, jeez.
Great start to the night. And it's not just any miss. It is an unexpected enemy movement. He immediately gets to dodge. Now he's dodging. You now have disadvantage on attacking him.
Cool. Hasn't been around. He hasn't been dodging.
And miss, I'm sure.
13, yeah, that's a miss.
He's 15 feet away. Guess good.
No good symbol to represent dodging.
Yeah, that's my turn. That'll be it.
Someone
All right.
fill me in on the plan.
Lyra.
I'm killing the
Stay out of the
beholder.
beam and unalive it.
So the best thing to do in this situation would be to take out the weaker target to lower the action economy the enemy has.
But you've got Lyra, Little John.
Way back there.
Yeah, I know. And still in anti-magic.
Yeah, but she's 5 feet away from getting out of it.
Yeah, but I don't know if she can do anything. Maybe.
And if you're willing to play parkour, you can jump between the bridges at their various heights.
Sure.
Just don't forget that he likes to throw people off.
Need to see how far away he is.
It's a really cool dynamic map. It's just
Cool. Okay. I am going to try to fairy fire him then.
Fairy fire.
Yeah. DC is 14. I think is wisdom or no dex.
A dex save on a beholder.
Oh
I don't know.
my!
Very good.
What you didn't know, he lifts up like a very tiny intangible skirt. You see many tiny feet.
Dang it, this thing's in the way.
Well, your beholder's big enough that it doesn't even. I couldn't even see it until you pulled it out.
Oh, it wasn't on top?
No.
Try and bring it to the top. Dex save. Gotta beat 14. Oh, he succeeded.
Alright, make me do
Lies.
that.
First thing, DC seems really low.
She's not super high leveled. I think she's only the equivalent of like level 7 or 6. What's her max spell slot? You know, like level 3? Yeah, level 3.
Yeah.
Characters that were there from the start gained a level up, but characters that you acquired later are still a lower level. But does she do anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Alright. Aaron!
Okay. I start the blade song. I'm sorry, is this guy down or is he flying?
He's down.
He's flying.
He's down and flying.
Yeah.
Only a few feet.
But is he reachable by her?
Not without getting down a level. Like at least 10 feet.
Like, what about
He's
this
only-
bridge?
That would make you below him. He's at the same height as this bridge. The next bridge down.
So basically you have to blast him. Or jump on him.
Dang, I wish I had that spell prepared.
What?
Blindness and deafness.
Yeah.
I do have telekinesis if we want to try that on the eyeball later, but
Just to rip his eyeball out.
Yes.
That just sounds horrible.
Do it. Sounds like a good way to do it.
I guess I'll just magic missile him. But I'm gonna step here out of the cone and then magic missile him.
Alright.
Blow him up, Kelly.
At first level? Or fourth level?
Fourth. So we get 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Okay. And to clarify, I'm shooting at this guy.
Yep. So a total of 16 damage.
What he used a spell to fly, didn't he?
No, he used an item.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Also, he's going to use his reaction as a magical barrier suddenly appears in front of him.
Aren't you?
Shield.
And shield specifically states that it negates all damage from magic missile.
Yep.
But that was his reaction.
Okay.
But do you have anything else?
No.
Diathos, you're paralyzed. But that is a pretty high con save. Pretty sure that saves. Just double check.
I hope it does.
Yep, it does.
That's the end of my turn.
Yep, at the end of each of its turns. Which means it's now time for lair action.
Ah, shit.
Just paralyzed me again.
Nah, he's gonna use telekinesis to check your ass off.
I'm flying still.
Oh, right. Oh, but there's plenty of other people to chuck off.
You're no longer paralyzed. But he is going to target you because you're one of the few people outside. And he's going to target you with a con save. You're fine.
Oh!
But that was his lair action. Which means it's now health.
Was it
I
actually
rolled for that.
paralyzed?
Yes, it was, and I rolled for it.
Dude, I need a carpet, token.
Carpet token?
Yeah.
Wonder if I've got one. But Eldeth is going to not care about magic because she doesn't use magic very much.
Jump off.
And so she is just going to fire her repeating crossbow. That's a hit. That's a hit. And that's a hit.
Get him, honey.
Oh wait, it's at disadvantage. I forgot he's dodging.
Oh, damn it.
Those are all such good rolls, too. Oh!
One hit.
This is the second turn, so this is our second wave of attacks. So she'll have 6 shots left after this.
Meanwhile, Sister Miriam has again been put into the anti-magic field. And so her equipment shuts off, so she will move. And she will... you look pretty hurt, don't you, Diathos?
Oh, so hurt right now.
She's
I mean, it
gonna-
was a mind blast, so I guess I don't. I might be like bleeding from the nose profusely, but
48,
Oh, is she flying? Because I'm up
Oh.
30 feet in the air.
In which case, she will start flying. She'll fly up to you, and then give you 24 healing.
Perfect.
Zed!
I was thinking to myself, like, man, the beholder only has to look my way for a turn. I'll fall, hit the ground, and go unconscious.
Is there even bridges above us? Or
No,
we're
you're
line?
on the top one. There's only ones below you.
Yeah, it's like you got 7 more bridges to go before you hit the ground.
How far is he from this top bridge? High?
He flew 20 feet up.
Come on, so Alchemist.
Throwing alchemist fire.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's the only thing I have to throw!
I'm not blaming you for anything.
Well, you still have disadvantage because he's still dodging.
Well,
Rolling.
Eat it.
You can only reckless attack melee attacks.
Is this melee attacks?
It's only melee attacks.
I mean, deck.
Yep, it's a dex-based attack, so make some kind of ranged attack.
I don't have any range. I just roll a deck thing.
Well, I'm afraid that's not gonna hit. You throw your little jar of alchemist fire and it just goes down the hole.
Lighting one of the bridges on fire.
Is that your turn?
I'm gonna throw another one. Just because.
Just tossing these bottles down the pit.
These are really weighing me down. Now I'll get them.
Alright, now is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, Katakazad is going to activate a legendary action and fire a beam at Diathos.
He really doesn't like you.
Well, Diathos is the one that initially pissed him off.
Yeah.
You must make a dex save.
You're good with those.
He is.
You just.
I'm actually pretty. So I've had a really bad stint with saving throws on
I know.
Diathos. I'm actually pretty sure I failed more dex saves than I succeeded.
Doesn't mean he's good, doesn't mean he's gonna fail.
Brian believes in you.
No.
I do, see? Must-
So you only take half damage.
But evasion makes it no damage.
Then I guess you take no damage.
Wait, oh, it's an area of effect spell, so never mind.
No, it's not.
No, that's what I said. That evasion is only on area of effects.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right. Then you still take half damage. In which case, you would take 16 force damage.
But can I uncanny dodge this?
You should be able to.
Can he see it?
Yeah, it's attacking.
It's a beam getting shot out of an eye, so yeah.
Yeah.
So then, further reducing it to 8.
Then Shedrak will go, and on his turn,
Accidentally flies into the anti-magic.
he's going to fly up so that he's at a better. He's going to fly up 15 and over 15, so that now he's back up more or less with this bridge, and he, yeah, he's going to use one of his magic missiles, and he is targeting. In order to not cross through the anti-magic cone, he's targeting Diathos.
You've earned the ire.
You take 11 force damage as 4 projectiles hit you. Venick.
Why do you have to be such a popular guy?
Has the beholder been hurt at all?
Yes.
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 All right.
I don't remember how much we've hit him for, but I know we've hit him. Plus, Eldeth just recently hit him.
All right. Well,
It looks like he's writing a book.
It's a carpet.
let's see. Do I have anything to? They're good at wasting saves, aren't they?
It is a magical being.
Yeah.
Doesn't he
Alright.
pass?
Yeah, he could fail.
Yeah, he could. Well, I'm gonna make you make a wisdom save. So I'm gonna toll the dead.
Wisdom.
Yep. So wisdom of save 17.
He succeeds. Accurate.
And then I'm gonna let's see, I'm on the I'm floating above the lower bridge. I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm just gonna move over here. Carpet. Come with me. And that will be my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, he's gonna fire off a random beam.
Yeah.
And he is going to target.
Yeah.
He's going to target Venick. Because Venick just targeted him.
He doesn't know that.
He does know that.
He does know it. So, you must make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Now you're gonna get paralyzed.
I'm on a floating carpet, so.
He shoots a beam at you, and you take 35 necrotic damage.
Oh, never mind. That's not paralyzed.
Alright. 15 necrotic damage. Oh, wait, you said 35.
35.
17. 18.
18.
That wasn't nice.
Lucas. At this point, I think you're on Althea.
Yes, I am. So. Okay. Oh, hey, I do have one of those on there, so. Well, am I able to target him from where I'm at?
Yeah, you can target him. You can target him.
Well, I don't know what the bridge might have been in the.
It might give him some cover, but
Well, that gets ignored anyway, unless it's.
that's what I'm saying. You can target him.
Yeah, we're shooting him. Make sure I have everything I need on. Okay. And since I'm in the cone, my hand crossbow does nothing. So it's a normal one, right?
Yeah. That's definitely a hit.
Here's first shot. Hey.
Well. Who needs magic?
Alright, let's get that. Oh! Okay.
You may immediately make a disengage or a dodge action. Or dash action, not dodge. Dash.
Yeah,
But
because you know
you're
I'm riding
riding
so
up
far.
Yeah.
Well, since
He's a squishy wizard. He didn't have very many hit points.
Well, that's fine. I wanted him out of the way as quick as possible. Because I don't know what he is capable of for spells.
Yeah,
Well.
that's very true.
Last shot goes to Kadak.
Karakazar.
Does not do it.
That's a miss.
That's a weak one.
Thank you.
Excuse me? I took out Mage Guy?
Yeah, but you fell.
I got thrown! I didn't fall, I got thrown! But yeah, that's me.
What? Alright.
He's probably gonna be pissed
Well.
off at me now.
He's gonna use his last legendary action. And
Nuke Lucas.
But if he does that, that'd be Althea and John.
he's targeting Zed with a strength save.
You
Not range, but I get advantage, right?
Yep.
I'm saying nothing. Except saying nothing.
You are fine.
See, he was
And
about
then-
to ready to toss Zed.
No longer dodging. And on his turn, he blinks. And he is deciding that he's going to first start with a beam targeting Althea. You must make a dex save.
Ah, shit.
He no longer has a minion. He has to now prioritize targets.
Shit.
Dex save from Althea.
Yeah, not the greatest.
No, definitely not. Forcing her to take 43 necrotic damage.
43.
43 necrotic.
That really hurt.
Then he's going to fire a beam at you, Lucas, for
Killing
daring to harm his minion. So you will need to make a con save. But you only take half. You take half of 32. So 16.
Okay.
And last but not least, he is still targeting Diathos. So, make a dex save, Diathos.
Ooh.
You only take half damage.
Well, it hasn't been my turn since. I don't have a reaction.
You take half of 41.
I'm down.
And falling now, right?
He's falling.
My boots don't deactivate, do they?
Oh no, or I don't think they do.
No.
I think
You're
they
probably upside down.
they just
I
run
have to
out.
deactivate them myself. So yeah, I'm just kind of floating there.
You just your ankle shouldn't bend like that.
I'm very limber. Years of sex have given me plenty of practice.
Actually, I just imagine you falling, you flipping yourself upside down. So you're just hanging upside down.
So, what I'm reading is the assumption is that without the wielder to control the magic item, they just stop functioning.
Oh, so he does fall off.
They're still active. You just they're not you wouldn't need to reactivate them again, but because they're not being controlled, you just plummet.
Oh. And that's gonna be an automatic death fail, isn't it?
How high up were you?
It's 30, but there's something about them. If they're ever deactivated, you fall safely, I believe.
I could believe that.
Like featherfall or something.
Yeah.
What were they?
Winged boots, I think.
Winged boot?
It might not be this one. I might be thinking of a different item in Hugh's case.
It's when you're flying and the duration expires.
Winged boots, you have a flying speed, fly for 4 hours. If you're flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land. It did not expire, so you losing control means that it's just going to drop you.
Well, I only have 30 feet to fall.
Well, 30 feet is still enough to do
Damage, which is two bad.
2 automatic fails. Are we gonna need to bring Diathos back again?
Hey, might.
Althea!
Well, she's probably pissed off by now, so she's gonna fly up nice and close. And let's see, what do we got to work with?
Oh, and he reopened his eye. Based off where everybody is, he's looking this direction this time. Oh,
Would I be safe since I'm 15 feet down?
No.
no, but you would just drop to where that bridge is.
How high above the bridge were you?
Probably not even 5 feet.
Well, I was originally above this bridge.
He was above this.
Oh,
So,
And then
So-
flew
yeah.
over this.
you'd probably take a d6 falling damage. So you would just take 6 bludgeoning damages.
You can use your special ability, Tyler, as an Asmar.
Yeah, if you'd
Yeah,
ever
but that's-
reveal that.
He did
Isn't
reveal it.
that magic?
No, it's
It is
innate.
Like,
That's a racial.
oh. Well, if that doesn't do that, then yeah, I'm gonna activate that.
Alright, you're now an ASMR.
Sorry, I don't have alternate.
I guess I don't know. Are you the fly one, or are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I'm the radiant soul.
Well, let's save that for later. So,
That's what you said last time.
fighting.
That's a hit. Oof. For pretty decent damage. That's also a hit.
And the final claw. Okay.
That's why he was targeting her.
So yeah, she's ripping and tearing
Rip and tear.
while avoiding the big guy. And John, your turn.
Jump on it.
Pretty.
At the end of Althea's turn, he's going to activate a legendary action and fire a beam at her.
Oh no.
She has to make a con save.
Oh,
That's why you always stay over a bridge.
That is a fail,
Crap.
as she takes 39 necrotic damage.
And that can't be healed, right?
It can be healed.
Okay.
As we take a different kind of damage.
Little John.
I would like to rage.
All right, you're on Althea's back, getting angry,
So,
sitting
dex
with
save.
Lucas.
Dex save for him.
Oh yeah.
Jump on and start ripping off, eyeballs.
What? Hang on a second.
Should I heal Althea or Diathos?
Althea.
There we go.
Yeah. Well,
Wait,
I just hope it doesn't kill me.
I could care less.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Diathos now.
I'm back. Kelly got disconnected.
I would
Oh,
hope
no.
someone heals me.
Reconnect.
If I get to my turn, I might not make my death save.
Well,
Again.
I don't have enough. I'm after you, so
What's he got to beat for the dex save, Little John?
7.
7?
16.
Oh,
17.
he failed.
If he got 7, he definitely did.
But 5 damage.
16 was the save. Yes, 5 damage.
All
And
right.
then I would like to try to jump on top of him.
Make an acrobatics check, and then after that a grapple. All right, that's you're not jumping far, so that's easily. But then you have to try and grapple him. So athletics check.
Is it just a strength check or athletics?
It's an athletics check, and he gets to make either an athletics or an acrobatics. Oof.
I will say you're raging, so you will have advantage too.
Yes, you do.
Not
But
that
he
it-
definitely fails. You've grappled him.
That's gonna be my turn then, right? I can't really do anything else.
Yeah, that's an attack action.
So bonus, yeah, that's it then. He is
All
grappled.
right. You're grappling the beholder, hugging him in midair. Lyra is
Get
back
in your
in the
face.
cone.
yeah, unless you're.
Lyra,
He has a bonus action or reaction.
How far? Oops, that's not it. Well, Lyra's gonna try to head out of the anti-magic field, and is gonna have to dash to do that.
Okay. She has the dash.
And then, who can I reach from here? That's hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was only 30 feet up.
Yeah,
Diathos is already down.
Oh, he's way
I
back
don't know
there
if he's
then.
already falling.
No, he's not. Diathos
Oh,
is
he's
right
on the
next to
ground.
you.
Never mind. Then I shall
Touch.
do cure wounds.
You had to dash though, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. Then healing word.
I'm not dying today.
Gets blasted.
Healing word.
I guess there's still time, but
Not
I was
today.
about to say, doesn't the beholder have like a ray that will kill you if it instantly?
Disintegrate.
It does.
Yeah, if it drops you to 0.
Only if you fail the save.
Ah,
If you succeed the save and just go down,
okay.
you don't get
It's
disintegrated.
just the failed part. Okay.
That's Lyra's turn.
All right, Aaron.
My light isn't moving with me.
It should. It's attached to you.
Oh, it is now. I see that.
The anti-magic.
Hey, how was that torch doing on the bridge?
Slowly burning.
As Aaron walks by.
Well, I would say there technically wouldn't be any light coming from you because you're in the anti-magic cone.
Yeah.
That must be getting really annoying. Like every time you just step out, he turns his gaze.
You're not paying attention to where you're pointing it.
There's just a lightsaber constantly getting flipped on and off.
Oh, that would drive me insane after a while. And Dawnbringer is going to be furious.
I mean, at this point, am I technically still in the field?
Yes, you're still in the beam.
All
If
right.
it's touching you, you're in it.
That's all my turn then.
You can
Wait,
dash to
well-
get out of it.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, how high does a beam go, though?
It's a cone, Tyler. It's everything that I can encompass in its sight.
You could get low enough that you're out of his field of vision.
Yeah, you can
Because
get out
we're
of
on
the
a
peripheral.
two-dimensional map.
Yeah.
It's hard to portray that.
Yeah.
I'd say if you were down one more level, you'd be out of his periphery.
Tyler's level or Aaron's level?
If Tyler were down one more level, he'd be out of the periphery.
Yeah, like,
He's already down 2 levels. You'd have to be down 30 feet to not be in the cone. You do anything else on your turn, Aaron?
No.
Diathos, you're back up.
Oh hell. How far is he?
He has gone up 20 feet.
Okay.
that's where he stayed.
20 feet from where I'm standing on the bridge now?
From the top bridge, yeah.
Okay. Well, I have to use half my movement to stand up anyway. What if I fly laying down? Do I still have to use half my movement to stand up? I just shoot off the bridge at it.
Considering 3-dimensional movement, I would say no. You could just change your orientation once you're in the air.
Perfect.
He just slides
Bit
off.
of a Hail Mary, guys.
Better not get
It's like a
splinters.
horror movie as he's laying down and moving.
Oh, no, I hate that. I hate those scenes.
Well, I would fly over to here using a bonus action dash.
Get up to his level.
Yep. So I can get a advantage on a flank.
Yep.
This will be my second attack, guys. Of this entire encounter.
Well, like you sent the GIF, it's exactly what happened, pretty much.
You should get out of the way so Althea can breathe on him.
I can do that after. So let's see. Let's see if I land it. I have to imagine that hits unless he has some sort of fuckery.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, I'm casting Booming Blade with it.
How are we going to do that without the eye being damaged?
So, how do you cast it as an action and also do the attack action?
Because the action you attack with it after you cast it is essentially says it in the you brandish the weapon using the spells and make a melee attack with it.
Okay, I see.
So essentially the booming blade is the attack action.
I would state that it needs to be declared before you make the attack. Then.
Well, I did it in my own order, so I remember to because I can't modify it so that when I hit booming blade, it just throws its damage out automatically, but it doesn't record the actual damage. So it's just less total rolls.
I'm not saying you need to roll. I'm saying you need to declare it, because otherwise, it's similar to a smite with a paladin. It's not. You need to declare if you're using or not a smite. The spell smites. You need to declare that you're using it before because it's an extra thing on top of your attack roll.
I mean, I get that.
I'm not saying you need to actually roll anything on screen.
Then roll regular damage. Only take the top sneak damage, even though this one's clearly fucking better.
12, 26.
The 14 thunder. He doesn't take the 14 thunder right now. That's if he moves. I do add an additional D8 on top of it. That's the extra thunder damage he takes. So take the 4, 12, and 14. So 30.
30 damage. Alright. Anything else?
Yes, I'm going to use the remainder of my movement. How high is this bridge?
That bridge would be 20 feet down from you.
Thought it was only 15.
Are you going for the down one or the up one?
The up one.
Oh, that one. So that one would be 30 feet down from you. 35 feet down.
I just need to be over a bridge. I fully expect that my turn to end, he'll use a legendary action to shoot me out of the sky again. Yeah. go to that one. Alright, I'll hover over this bridge. That's
Alright.
the rest of my movement. And that's the end of my turn.
He's going to use a legendary action to fire a beam at Althea. She must make a wisdom save.
She is gonna die, and I'm gonna go fallen.
She fails and is charmed.
Oh! Frick.
It's a random beam. She doesn't get to decide. He doesn't get to decide what random beam shoots out of turn.
Oh.
He's panicking!
I mean, I'm glad it's the charmed, but I'm also not happy it's the charmed.
And then, at initiative count 20, his lair action activates and he fires a beam at Diathos. Make a Constitution save, Diathos.
I'm actually curious about something. Can a charmed being be charmed?
I'm not sure off the top of my head.
Because I can charm things with my smooth stuff.
But make a con save, Diathos.
Don't you charm my daughter.
Well, if I charm her back to our side.
Work like a charm.
There we go.
Tyler, you joke horrible. Badly timed. You need a F on that one.
You're paralyzed again.
We need to get you a wheelchair.
Eldeth doesn't need to care about the cone, so she's just gonna keep shooting. And he's not dodging this time. Oh.
No,
Hit?
no charm does not stack. So you can't charm her to uncharm her.
And that is actually no, that first one, neither of these are hits. I forgot how high his armor class is.
Is charm a concentration or no?
Depends on what it's coming from.
Not from a beholder.
Yeah, certain charm spells are none.
Alright. Meanwhile, Sister Miriam, she doesn't have any ranged attacks. So she's gonna hold an attack action if anything comes closer. Zed!
You got some rock on fire.
And he's not dodging this time, so... Oh, jeez. I was wondering where you just disappeared off to.
He's got to go get his alchemist fire.
I'm imagining him going to grab stones and stuff now.
I'm gonna grab some stones.
Chuck rocks at him.
Yep, I'm chucking rocks at it.
Alright, Dex attacks.
If that
you
is-
chuck rocks at him.
If that ends up being the killing blow.
That's a hit. It's a D4 damage for an improvised weapon.
The title of this episode. Oh,
I'll let you add your strength mod for however much how hard you hit him.
I have a 5.
Oh, 6
6.
damage. Just hits him with a rock.
The fact that he can maximize a throw
Do it again.
That doesn't hit.
of
Ciao.
10 damage is
I'm done.
pretty
Didn't see
insane.
this coming now, did you?
He's gonna use a legendary action to target a beam at Diathos. Random beam, but it's a dex save, and he automatically fails.
Yup.
Oh no.
It's the death ray.
oh.
You automatically are reduced to, or if you are reduced to 0, you don't get death saves, you are just dead.
Well, at least Tyler can revivify me.
Yep, you can be just revivified. You also still have Sister Miriam, who can just cast Raise Dead. But that was his last
Your
legendary.
god is just gonna be like, what the crap, you're back.
You just keep popping back up in the heavens. Hey, me again.
Now Tyler's gotta drag his carpet out of the eye beam to even get up to Medic. Or not
You're just gonna, like-
Kiatos.
Oh no, he's flying right now.
Yeah, I'm flying.
You're gonna come back from the dead, but somehow there's also just gonna materialize a frequent flyer card.
Oh.
If I die one more time, I get a free milkshake. I really want that milkshake though.
Really?
Just
Really?
jumps down to purposely land on the next bridge down.
You're pulling that quote?
Venick, it is your turn.
All right. How high up is this one?
So you'll have to fly 15 feet up to get to that one.
Oh, it's a good thing you can reach him.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna fly 15 feet up and then over. But yeah, I'm gonna just dash up there.
All right. Yeah, you should be control. You should have control of the carpet now.
Okay, and then I don't think I have any bonus actions.
You had to dash up here?
Yeah.
15
My
feet up and then several
fly
feet
is
over.
My fly is only my walk speed, which is 30.
But if you flew like in the straightest line towards me, wouldn't it be 15 feet essentially to the bridge?
Oh yeah, I guess it would. If I was like right there, diagonally up. Okay. Then I could, revivify you.
Not saying you have to.
Well, I'm gonna grab a diamond, poke him with it.
Bam! I've never done this before. Are you alive yet? Bam!
Go shove it in his mouth and just.
Shove it in his mouth.
All right.
Now
yeah.
chew.
Take it from getting this diamond. Yes. So. Boom. He's alive.
All right. You bring back the Athos with the revivify.
For how long?
You have 1 hit point.
Yep.
Oh wait, is that a?
It's an action.
Yep. And then I think I have. Nope.
Lucas.
This is gonna end badly for me.
Is it?
Possibly. Glad I printed off my feet so I can actually read them quick.
Also, it should be noted at some point, like looking in from all the entry points, are
The slaves.
lots and lots of random slaves just watching this happen.
Where is it on my sheets?
Slaves, come to me! I need fodder!
No! No!
Build me a staircase of your body so I may reach it.
And a bridge over there!
Okay, sweet.
One bridge to the other.
Awesome.
So,
That'd be a whole 300
Ah.
pounds.
well,
Work.
obviously we're gonna start shooting him. Ah, for fuck!
Gonna shoot you in the back.
Oh!
I'm
Gets to
glad
make
I'm
an
not
immediate
staring
attack action, shoots me again.
I don't know how, but you rolled the self KO. Okay, no, it specifically states if it was a ranged attack, it instead becomes catastrophic failure.
So the
Uh,
crossbow breaks.
Yeah, your crossbow breaks,
I'll
and you can't fix it until you at least take a short rest. It's catastrophic failure.
I'm glad I got spares.
I think we just get worse the higher level activities go.
I feel like it too.
Oh,
But I don't
I seem fine.
think I'm able to quick draw. I don't have the quick draw, so I can't draw it out.
Especially not if you're trying to hang on to Althea while firing. And I'm assuming you don't want to just drop it, because you actually want to stow it. And not let it just fall down the chasm.
I mean, I did say I've got an extra.
If you're willing to just drop it, you could probably quick draw the other one. But it's gonna fall down the chasm.
Throw it onto the bridge. Try.
We'll take
If
control
you're
of the slaves
specifically-
and have them look for it.
If you're specifically aiming for the bridge, I wouldn't count that as dropping it. I'm literally saying, like, not even taking the time to look where it's
I'd
falling.
have to just.
Man, I was really hoping for that self KO, but it does specify.
I'm
ranged attack.
glad it's not a self KO. I don't want to be a puddle.
The bolt was faulty and it splintered when it tried to shoot. It shot the splinters to your face.
I think it's extra funny because that could happen no matter how much HP you have. You can just knock yourself unconscious.
I'm on.
Gosh.
Do you still, do you just get, an unconscious status, or you drop to 0 hit points?
You miss and knock yourself out, becoming unconscious until the beginning of your next turn.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna wake up falling.
I'm just saying, you still have your HP at the very least.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna drop it.
You are gonna just drop it?
Like I said, I've got at least one extra.
Alright, then you can quick draw the other.
That'll just leave my bonus action for a final attack, right?
I believe so. I don't think you've got anything else.
Alright! Here goes!
I really want another nat one. Not because I want him to fail. Not because I want him to fail, but because it would be funny.
I want another crossbow break.
I was really hoping to get off more attacks.
You don't need to.
Oh, good. So that
And
means she
you
is
do-
no longer charmed.
Nope. You defeat Katakazar.
And he falls down.
Actually, you know what's funny about beholders? They don't fall.
They fall
They
slowly.
float down.
They only fall 10 feet per turn. But you did it.
How much HP did he have left?
14.
Oh, so even if he had moved, my thing would have went off and killed him.
Yeah. On his turn, he was just gonna try and flee, but he didn't get to his turn.
Yeah, it's a good thing he was towards the end of the initiative there.
Yep.
Well, no, what I'm saying is if he had moved at all, my thing would have went off. It was just 14 thunder damage, and that would have killed him anyway.
That too.
Who's gonna be the best at extracting that eye?
Well, Little John's already there.
Safely!
Althea, what's she gonna do on her turn?
Well, John's floating. She's gonna come back to the bridge, because she...
Why doesn't she just, like, grab it and pull it over the bridge?
It's over a bridge, it's floating down.
It's over a
Yeah,
bridge
yeah.
that's several feet down.
I was going to say, that is quite a distance down, but if we pull it over this bridge where you're on, it'd be a lot easier to harvest it instead of, I'm going to harvest it while I'm floating down. Kind of, thought.
What of the slaves? Do they cheer?
They're free.
The slaves are all looking on in awe and, like, disbelief. So, player knowledge, Katakazar has literally convinced almost all the people here that he's actually a god.
Oh,
They
great.
literally worshipped him.
We slew their deity.
But, he's a cruel god, should be noted.
Plus, how is Little John going to get back?
Well, Little John,
We can go
are you going to
get
try
him.
and scoop out the eye?
You guys want me to try to scoop out the eye?
Well, what kind of roll is it?
I would assume
So
survival.
definitely survival. I only
Are
have
you gonna try and scoop it
430,
out?
so I don't think so, no. I'm not going to try to...
Then what do you do? You're just hanging on to
I'll
him?
just hang out, yep, and wait.
Alright, he drops
need a
10
ride.
feet.
I need a ride.
You have a ride.
Oh, what's Lyra doing?
I mean, Lyra's just going to wait too.
Alright, Aaron?
I mean, I don't think I need to do anything right here, right now. Otherwise, I do have I have a pretty high dex. I'm sure someone is higher than me. Well, maybe not. I might actually have the highest dex for carefully scooping out an eyeball. So, we'll see.
Survival's wisdom, though.
Should be Tyler who has the highest wisdom.
But hasn't he, failed all our wisdom for that?
Why would
No.
it be survival?
Because you're harvesting something.
Survival is generally what you roll for harvesting. That's the normal roll for harvesting.
Not careful dexterity, but okay, whatever.
But nonetheless, you're not doing anything on your turn?
No.
Diathos, you've come back with 1 hit point.
Yeah.
You've seen the other side again.
What'd your god say this time?
Hi.
I didn't have much time to exchange pleasantries.
I imagine
Thank you
your
for
god
that,
didn't even come to visit. You literally just got to the gates where the gatekeeper was, and they just looked up from their little podium and went, "Sup?" And then you got pulled back immediately.
See you next week.
No.
Simply punched his card, and that's it.
Alright, now this will be the third and final time I can activate my boots for today. Fly down to the beholder corpse. If it's slowly floating, is it essentially weightless if I try and pull it?
No, it still has the same weight that it actually is.
How heavy
Gotcha.
is it?
Beholder?
Yeah.
Or relatively heavy.
Can I guide it over to this bridge?
Yeah, you could move it around.
Yeah, I'll try that. I'll push it over to try and guide it to this bridge.
Then yeah, you would be able to move it the bridge. But it's going to take several turns for it to fall down there.
Yeah. Can I push it down faster too?
I don't know about that. A beholder weighs... I don't feel like that's correct.
They're
As much as a puppy.
it's one of them in the spectrum. They're either incredibly heavy or they're incredibly weightless.
I mean, it says that, like, actual weight-wise, they're supposedly 4,500 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
An elephant.
I mean, it's a large creature, and it is, like, solidly organic material. Like, it is all muscle and everything. It's got innate magical flying abilities that keep it off the ground.
We're not eating it.
Mm-hmm.
But Eldeth is just gonna look out over the bridge, watching it slowly fall. And Sister Miriam is willing to also fly out and help push and guide it down.
Not gonna.
How
treat
far does it have to
Althea
go down?
Oh, I forgot that Althea needed healing.
Very badly.
Yeah. If that is the case, then she will definitely heal Althea first, doing another of her healing touches.
She almost joined the club.
We're not
Giving
starting a
her-
club.
Althea gets 16 health back.
What
Venick.
about Zed?
Oh, Zed, yep.
Yeah,
I did that too far. I clicked it again.
What about
the
Zedster? Then I'm gonna jump down.
Jump down.
Here. Jump down.
Wow,
Oh,
that's quite the jump.
I'm gonna need an athletics check.
Oh, we see that jump off the edge. Oh my lord, how much feet is that down?
16, 17.
75 feet.
Oh, can the
Your
bridge
rage-
handle it?
You take 21 bludgeoning damage as you land down there.
Oh, I take half. I'm still raging.
I know, so you take
Aha.
like 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, your poor knees.
Superhero landing.
Super.
No, he just
This is why they're not meant to live past like 50.
Yeah, he does. You know, he does the superhero landing, except his fist is in Shedrak's face.
But there's a handful of slaves peeking out of the nearby entrance, and they all look at you with surprise.
That probably would scare them.
Want to raid this guy?
Huh.
You loot him. He is carrying a staff with the top of it being an eye.
I like staffs.
Other than that, he doesn't seem to have much.
Worthless. Throw his body over.
You take the loot and toss him.
Yeah.
But do you do anything else?
Pass him. Pass the body over.
All right,
Point.
Venick.
I'm gonna go over and help push the beholder down. Come on.
All right.
If my math is right, I took 9 of those attacks during this whole campaign.
And then when I get over there, I will use a spell. Do a second level healing word on Diathos.
So it's stated in the way that he fights, Katakazard is very prideful, and anyone that insults him, he will target.
There you go. You get 9 healing.
That's not an insult, it's a compliment. You have value, and I'm recognizing that.
But Lucas, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna.
You gave me how much healing? Sorry.
9.
Okay. I'm up to 10, guys.
Well, since I'm still on Althea's back, I'm gonna do a cure wounds at second level? Why did it not pop up? Oh, right, I need to pop. Need to touch the other thing. Shut up, Tyler.
Nice.
Ignore the
I love
sharpshooter, please. So she gets 12. Then I'm going to call out to the slaves. Or no. You said the beholder at the start of this came from the ceiling, right?
Yeah, do you look up?
Yes.
You look up and you realize that the entire ceiling is carved to look like a beholder, with a central hole in the middle being his central eye.
Well, then I'll have Althea fly me up there.
And then
Alright.
suddenly the entire thing starts moving towards you, and so you realize it's actually a giant beholder.
Oh my
I
God.
would just accept death at that point.
Daddy Beholder is up there.
But yes, I'm gonna ask Althea to fly up there.
Alright. See how this works exactly. Because this is a very, interestingly designed layer. Yep, all that. So, you go up, and you find another room up top after you go up the shaft. The shaft is another 30 feet up. So, and up there, you find his horde. So, you look around, and you see the vast wealth that Kadakazar has collected in this hemispherical vault. I'm just going to tell you how much you'll find. 15,000 gold.
Well, I guess we're gonna be going back to Gontal Grim at some point.
1,300 platinum.
Okay, so you said 15,000. Okay, give me your pen.
He's going to touch you.
I am. Full-handedly.
15,000 gold, 1,300 platinum, 10 gems. And then also in a separate little container, he has a very fancy looking gem, a necklace, and a robe.
A robe?
A robe.
Like
Necklace?
one big enough to fit him?
No.
Oh, okay.
You have a feeling it was probably meant for Shedrak.
Ah.
Oh, he plays dress up with his little puppet.
Oh God. Alrighty.
They really were just a happy family till we came over.
That Althea flew you up. Little John, what are you doing?
He found 1,300 peepees?
I will help with turning the guy out.
I hate you.
Alright, you try and get the eye out?
I will help whoever is going to try to get the eye out.
I can help.
But you can't both take the help action. Someone has
Who
to
has
be
the highest survival?
double.
What was it?
Survival.
Who has the highest?
I have a +5.
That's better than me.
Better than me.
And I will be watching them take the eye out, because I have no easy way of getting up. And I'm not going to just run up.
So you're just providing the help action probably to Venick, I'm assuming?
Yeah, whoever is going to do it.
Alright.
Wait.
Lyra
What's
doing anything?
her wisdom? Miriam's.
Sister Miriam's?
Well,
Well, first off, you have to
Althea
ask.
flew up, right?
Yeah, she flew up.
Yeah, so Lyra's not going to do anything then. Lyra was going to heal up, yeah, but...
Sister Miriam has a +5 to wisdom. So Lyra's not doing anything. Aaron, are you doing anything?
It's
It's the same.
I mean, I guess not. Except I do want to see the robe, once we eventually. This sounds like a wizardy thing.
Alright, rather than staying in initiative, since it's not going to be any combat, I will just let Venick make his survival check.
At advantage, right?
At advantage, you've got the help action. you are able to get out its central eye.
Put it in the cooler. Put it in the cooler now.
You are also able to harvest all but one of its various eye stalks.
Nice.
Ew.
Hey, those can sell for some good money.
If you can keep them, they don't keep very long.
We have a cooler.
I
That you
have my
do.
own teleportation. I can just be like.
That's
screw
also
it.
true. You can get around very quickly. But
Nice.
as you are doing this, the slaves have started to come out, and they are all like bowing and kneeling and praising you.
Who?
The party I'm
Us.
at.
All of us?
All of you. You have killed Kadakazar, the cruel god that ruled them.
We can
And
rule them.
therefore, you are their new gods. You are their new gods.
Angry God.
No! No. We are not starting a cult.
With my radiant glowing
I'm
wings.
Looking at
Yeah.
John.
So,
Oh,
there are 21 shield dwarves, 17 humans, 11 moon elves, 9 drow, 5 deep gnomes, 23 goblins, and 15 orogs.
There's no that can through them. I'm gonna toss them at the beholder.
Oh, man.
No! You could not!
Be like a
Could've.
bitch.
But-
Alright.
No, dead. No Thor beholders.
Everyone to the fighting pits.
wow.
It should be noted that essentially all of these slaves were born here. They have known nothing but this pit and Kadakazar's demand for worship and his rule.
Are they human?
There's 21 shield dwarves, 17 humans, 11 moon elves, 9 drow, 5 deep gnomes, 23 goblins, and 15 orogs.
This
Very
is a lot of
specific.
teleportation.
Well, okay, we can take the goblins with us into battle. They're
Every
a useful
single-
frontline sub force.
Every single one of them has 4 levels of exhaustion and is malnourished.
Nope.
We
Create
gotta
food
figure out
and
what to do
water.
with that.
But they, of course, immediately ask what you would wish of them, because they worship. They wish to know what their new gods desire. Also, they've never had a pantheon before. This is new to them.
Well, I'm the god of sex.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Oh,
Obviously, Zed is the god of muscles.
also following surviving anything in the world. Pretty much a god already.
Everyone's the
Obviously,
god of light.
obviously, John is the god of war and battle.
And the horny god.
No, we've already established that's Diathos.
Yeah, but I got horns.
He's a different horny god.
You hack them off, you won't have horn.
I don't know how we're gonna get Zed back up.
Oh, I'm just gonna walk back up to the doorways.
He's gonna follow the black.
He's gonna be like, just looks at the nearest slave and be like, take me up there.
But what do we have a plan for these guys, or are we just
No.
gonna leave them?
Yeah, we are march them. Demon lords.
They will be
lords.
literally slaughtered.
I don't mind.
I do.
It says that they were formerly slaves.
Diathos does.
Lil John, how much do you weigh?
Wait. I thought I had it somewhere. 325.
Oh.
We can.
Okay, that works. Well, then I'm gonna let you use the carpet to fly back up. Since I got my wings right now.
Did your wings last for so long?
They last a minute. And then, I mean, down here I bet it's kind of dim light. So then I can activate my other way of flying. I have multiple ways to fly.
Where are we currently? In terms of nearest civilization?
I don't know.
No idea either. Since
Oh, can you guys not hear Joe?
No.
No.
That's
Speak
Didn't even know he came back.
Apparently, my mic got disconnected. But
How long did it take us to get the eyes?
not long.
Well, I just wanted under a minute. Over a
Yes, less than a minute.
minute? Okay, good. So I can still fly. And would it be considered dim light where we are, or is it bright?
Because of Dawnbringer, it's bright.
Oh, all the way down there where we are?
You're not that far.
I guess maybe that far, but not for very much longer.
Yeah. We're 4 levels down, so...
Yeah. It's dim, but not for much longer.
Yeah.
But the slaves are asking, what do you wish of them?
And I was asking how far away from civilization.
The nearest place is men. Well, they wouldn't know. The slaves know nothing of the outside world.
Just in general, to anyone. Well, because he gave us this location where we could find this beholder.
You guys know that you're not too far from Menzo Baranzin.
Man, don't want to take him there.
Nope.
We could set up an outpost here.
Yeah.
That's one of the things we have rules for, right?
Yeah, you can start setting up an outpost.
Let's do it.
Also,
I thought we needed our other forces.
you don't know. You by yourselves can set up an
Okay.
outpost. It's just if you leave, it will be unmanned. Aaron, you said you were going to look at the items that Lucas brought down.
Yes, I would have brought that down and brought the
So
frig box down for them.
there's a gem, a necklace, and a robe.
Okay. What do I need to...
You can either cast Identify, or you can make Arcana checks.
Let me see. Oh, yeah, I do have Identify. I can do that.
Ritual casting Identify?
Yeah.
Alright, it'll take you some time, but over the course of the next couple hours, you
11
learn...
minutes.
How long does it take to ritual cast each one?
It literally says 11 minutes.
Oh, I thought it was longer than that. Well, you find out that he has a very nice... I guess I should have looked at it. It is technically a gem, but it's more of a monocle.
Yeah.
Gem of Seeing. Oh, Lord.
True sight.
Hey, that's
Up to 120 feet.
For 10 minutes, that's pretty good.
Yep.
You would just need to have it attached to something so you wouldn't have to have it in your hand.
How many eye stalks did you say they got?
9
one.
of them. As for the necklace,
Necklace of Adaptation.
Oh, nice.
Oh, so basically... wow.
Nice.
Not bad.
And the
I do
breath
eventually
weapons
wanna-
of
Rope,
some
rope,
dragons.
Rope.
last but not least, something very fitting for the beholder.
Oh, no. That's what I thought.
Oh! That'd be amazing.
Probably the best item out of this so far.
Mm.
Oh. Wait. Dawnbringer is not good for this.
No.
Why?
A light spell or a daylight spell cast within 5 feet. So as long as it's...
It's not a spell.
But isn't she casting...
No, so
She creates daylight. She's
Yeah.
not. It's not the daylight
And
spell.
it's
or the
only-
light-
and the light spell is if it's cast on the rope. Daylight's the one within 5 feet.
Ah, okay.
It's basically if you're trying to flashbang the road.
That's it.
We're not flashbanging anybody.
I mean, it would
I have the robe.
useful. Close your
Well,
eyes.
how many can you guys both? Do you still have room to attune to things? You can have 3 magic items that you can attune to a total.
Yeah, I only have 2.
I'm not saying like no. I'm just making sure you even can.
Yeah, I broke my pen. Oh, no, I didn't.
The slaves continue asking what their new gods desire of them.
Well, like I said, I think we set up an outpost here.
They don't know what that means.
We know what that means. I'm talking within our group.
They ask if you wish to see the prisoner.
The prisoner.
Yes.
Prisoner.
Yeah.
Yes. That piques my interest.
Well, I'll listen talking. I'm making you guys.
I guess we could ask them what the secrets are of their previous god.
And Zed, what did you say?
I'm making my way back up.
Taking all the side tunnels. they would tell you that they know that all of his great treasures and wondrous things were kept up above, pointing to where Lucas came from.
Mm-hmm.
And that they know that Kadakazara wanted to find something called the Maze Engine.
Yep, we got in trouble because of that.
And that he recently found a prisoner that he believed knew where the Maze Engine is. And it is locked in a room at the bottom of the pit. And only the Beholder was ever able to open the door.
Well, I guess we're taking a trip down to the pit.
Did Speak with Dead work on a Beholder?
Do
Probably.
you really think the Beholder's going to reveal its secret?
Just disguise self and then speak with
But you follow the slaves down to the bottom. And also, they tell you that this place is known as the Maw. So they tell you that they will lead you to the bottom of the Maw, where the prisoner is kept.
Alrighty.
They take you to the very bottom level, hundreds of feet down, where eventually you see a giant stone slab blocking off what you assume to be another tunnel.
I'm interrupting. I'm sorry. Did we decide who's taking the other items, or are we just gonna keep them in a backpack?
I have no use for him myself.
I mean, I'll take. Well,
Don't you have everything to do already?
I can get rid of the hat of disguises.
Oh, right. But yeah, Kelly, you get the rope.
Yeah.
I want to know if the staff does something special.
The staff is not special. It's just a wizard's staff that you can use to cast spells.
Well, you can beat people with it at least.
The only thing that's special about it is that the focus on the end is a Beholder's eye. It was special in that while he was in the service of Kadakazar could shoot beams from the staff.
I'm glad we killed him quick.
He did it once or twice.
Yeah, that hurt.
No, they take you to the bottom, and there's a giant stone slab blocking off some kind of room or tunnel.
Well, anybody got an idea on how to move it?
I'm gonna touch the ground with my gem of rock summoning.
You summon a stone elemental.
He's the one from before. It's like, and you left me. You left me.
He just walks through the wall. Hey, guys. Yes, have him try to move it.
Are you gonna have it move it?
Or create a tunnel.
Not just tunnel. Dig a
All right.
tunnel, dig a tunnel.
He begins tunneling through it. It takes him a couple minutes, but he opens up into a circular room in which, strapped to essentially a makeshift rack, is a creature that appears to be made mostly of metal. It consists of 2 boxes and some spindly arms and legs.
Sounds like one of those guys from the Realm of Order.
It does. Alrighty. Anybody got any ideas what this might be?
We've accidentally summoned one of those eyes in this campaign, haven't we?
You technically summoned something similar. You summoned a small circular being that had a single eye.
Yeah.
It looked to be made of similar materials, like brass.
We need to stop just randomly.
We weren't able to speak its language last time.
Nope. I say right now it's making strange clicking and whirring noises at all
Does
of you.
anyone have the spell tongues? Otherwise, I do.
I have comprehend languages.
That should work, I think. I'm not super familiar with it.
Oh,
but
any
it sounds like-
spoken. Oh, any written language too. Okay.
Do you have the spell slots for it? I guess you were suppressed most of that fight, so you probably have most of your spell slots.
I have all but one. Yeah.
So you're casting comprehend language.
Uh huh.
So that lets.
See it.
I think I know how it works. All right. So you understand it now.
Holy crap! What was that?
Decepticon.
Oh my god. I'm gonna have nightmares.
Definitely understand it somehow less.
I heard kill loss.
Anybody know how to clear up the reception?
I have no idea what he's saying.
Sound like too many eyes?
Yeah, I heard
Well,
that.
because if it's from the same realm as the other thing, if it actually is, they want to keep everything uniform. Well, Beholder probably really freaked it out.
Everything cannot hide. Even in the dark, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Something about everything.
Everything
Can't
in the
hide.
dark. Even in the dark, you can't hide.
I'm scared.
Ryan.
It's
I wanna
really
go
hard. Really hard to understand it.
I'm
You're a-
ask Miriam
Well-
if she might know what this thing
So
is.
what's it saying, Aaron?
I have no idea. It sounds like a robot that. No. No idea.
Oh, well, I
You
guess.
gotta give me something I can actually understand because the magic,
That's exactly what it's supposed to sound like.
even with comprehend.
Even with comprehend. It's speaking a language you could understand, but there's a reason it sounds that way.
It's broken. It's brokies.
Are you asking what to Sister Miriam?
If she knows what this thing is.
She'd say it looks like Modron from the realm of Mechanus. Which, if anyone wishes to make a religion, history, or history check.
Why do they have to both be intelligence?
It's all about knowing.
I know, but I really think religion should be under wisdom.
Yes, I think so
okay.
too, because I have a +0 to my religion.
So, I will state, I absolutely hate the design for these things. They belong in the uncanny valley.
Ah! That's a Duodrone. I thought you said this is a Modrone.
The one you summoned was a monodrone. She said it's a type of Modron.
Oh, Modron. Oh, so that's
The creatures from the realm of Mechanus.
so creepy.
But you notice that this one has, like, exposed gears and springs sticking out of it, and does not look anywhere near as cheerful.
Well, let's all cast men done it.
I'll try.
Me too. It won't work, but I'll do it.
Is there any way to fix this guy?
Look, I left as much as I could.
Besides your muscle flexing.
It's just men.
Nope.
No one has the
I suppose
cantrip
we
of
can
men.
ask it. Like, I do have mending, but it's holy crap.
Never satisfied probes, gods, goods. Or weakness. Crazy. Earths. Miss.
We just shut it up.
Says it can physically repair magic item or construct. I imagine this is a construct.
You said something about partial restore.
No, continue to go then. We'll just sit here for a bit while she continues.
Oh, did we power it off?
It's rebooted.
Functionality restored.
I was gonna say,
Lightning in the
oh, it was a joke. Just for, I was like PR. But continue.
Systems online. Primary function. Not found. Error.
Give it a new primary function.
could have it reveal to us the location of the maze engine. So Kelly would have the only one that could talk to it.
I'll ask what does it know about the maze engine? Or if it knows anything about the maze engine.
We know nothing of a maze engine. However, detecting Orderer approximately 289 miles south of present location.
Detecting what?
Detecting Orderer approximately 289 miles south of present location.
What's an orderer?
Orderers are orderers. Order to chaos.
Like in your realm or our realm? Because what would it do to in our realm?
Orderers serve no function within Mechanus. Mechanus is ordered. Mechanus is perfect. Your realm is imperfect. Orderers must be dispatched.
Okay, so they're trying to micromanage us.
I mean, they don't really have anything else to do with it, so instead just set it free, I guess.
Purpose corrupted. Former orders not chaos severed. Must find new order. Information required.
Do we ask it to micromanage these people here so they can build a better society for themselves?
Your purpose is to bring us to the orderer.
Guide. Trust. Uncertain. Loyalty compromised. Cooperation. Necessary. Reclaim. New purpose determined. Reclaim. Purpose clear. Relic. Undo chaos. Acknowledged new directive. Locate orderer. Following new orders.
Well, there's a Duodrone now that wants to go and find the Orderer.
Yeah, 289 miles south.
Yep, quite a ways away.
I mean, you guys don't have to come with me since this is kind of an off thing, but
A what?
I at least want to follow this through.
I'm sure it's got something to do with.
So you are currently within, the Underdark. You are currently somewhere around like here. And it says you need to head 289 miles south. Granted, that's in the Underdark, so it would probably be a much longer trip.
How fast is it?
It travels 30 feet per turn.
No.
Speed of 30 feet.
How big is it?
It's either a small or a medium.
How much does it
So-
weigh?
Probably not much.
So I can just throw it on my carpet.
You're never gonna get off that thing, are you?
He said he was never going to get off.
Yeah. Why would I need to?
Couch potato.
At least I didn't fall off a bridge.
It is a medium construct with a speed of 30 feet.
Didn't fall. I was thrown.
Fruit Loops.
Alright.
If I'm counting correctly, there's exactly 10 of us, including the Duodrone. I could windwalk us. Or would that cut into the narrative again?
Probably. First off, I'd like to drop off the things we've already collected.
Yeah.
I got some purple rum tea that either. So
Plus, we can then head to Dnd Group and quite obviously stock up on goodies.
Could use a few more diamonds. Just in case
Somebody
Diablos dies
keeps dying,
again.
yeah.
make my job. I was supposed to die.
Except you haven't once!
I know.
I don't get how you guys are complaining that I'm face taking the damage.
It's funny because you're not supposed to be the one!
We got 2 muscle heads, and both of them have stayed alive longer.
It's not my fault they don't engage the enemy.
What did you call me? I did. I
can't
did.
do
I
it.
called
can't
you
do
a
it.
full clincher.
Well,
Alright, how much does the teleportation
Dare
spell
you?
again require for people? It's what, 8?
the Helm of Teleportation.
So that's gonna be the issue.
Yep. You have 3 charges. and you can use it to teleport, I believe, 8 people. Teleports you and up to 8, so a total of 9. Your party is only 9 people, but you've got 100 slaves.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't feel right just leaving them here.
We could bring the wizard back. Couldn't he set up a teleportation circle?
Which wizard?
You would?
Do you think Vizarin really would do that? He doesn't know us anything except for us doing his errand. But that's also because it's mutual. And what's he gonna do about these slaves? He's a drow. No offense to them.
He could use help around his tower.
If we had a teleportation circle, we could go to any known teleportation circle. Couldn't we just bring them to Gauntlegrim?
That'd be the ideal thing. But how are we gonna set up
I guess I don't know what
circle?
Yeah, I guess I don't know exactly what it takes to set up a teleportation circle.
No, I'm pretty sure it takes a spell of teleportation. Unless you two know how.
I don't know if I know how.
Because they're quite a distance from Gauntlegrim, based on where Joe clicked on the thing. And Menzel Branson is definitely the closest settlement besides the tower, but the tower is not going to hold 100 slaves.
There's also Mithril Hall.
Is that a dwarven
You've never
settlement?
been there. That is a dwarven settlement. You've never been there, but that is a dwarven city. Not as large as Gauntlegrim, obviously.
And I doubt they'd be willing to take in 100 slaves that know nothing besides serving a beholder.
Unlikely. But
Some of them
compared
are
to bringing
dwarves.
them to... The majority of them are dwarves.
Yes.
Which is probably because Mithril Hall is so close.
Yes, yeah, I'm assuming it's because it's so close, so...
Also, you said the majority of them are born here, right?
The majority of them were born here.
How bad was the inbreeding?
Jeez.
That's
That
a legitimate question.
It is a legitimate question.
It's not so much generations as it is just the fact that Kadakazar grew his slave horde more so by just letting the slaves breed among themselves.
So we got dwarves with pointy ears.
Listen, they still had honor.
Elves with facial hair?
Oh god.
They may be only have known down here, but there are some things that are simply
The rare
genetic.
femboy orc?
Oh no!
I'm not even...
I think I have a token for that.
No! Oh, hey, the Orogs. They're the blue dwarf orcs. I forgot what they were.
They're smarter orcs.
Now, would that machine thing live if we were to stick it in, say, like, the handy sack?
Technically, yes, but it probably wouldn't appreciate it.
Well, it's either that or stay here and die.
Also, it'd make it easier to teleport. Because it'd be one less person.
Hmm?
I mean, we have someone who could ask it.
Now watch, we stick it in there and it gets killed. Somehow.
We also still need to tell the people what we're doing with them.
I know. But we need to figure out what we're doing with the people first. We can either... Well, I don't want to wait around too many days, because the more we wait, the more the abyss gets crazy. The Underdark gets crazier.
Or are you actually asking it? Oops.
Are you asking it?
Well, that'd be up to Erin, because she's the only one that can speak to it.
What am I asking it?
Get in the bag!
If it's willing to go into Diasa's handy haversack
For a short time.
for easy
Yeah, I mean, I'll
transportation.
explain why and then ask it.
Transport method queried. Extra dimensional space. Assessment required.
He wants to look at it.
Push his head in the bag.
I swear, this thing destroys my handy haversack.
I will be sorry, but maybe regret something. Well, no, I would very regret it because that would mean the eggs would pop out.
And then go full splat.
You let it see your handy
Yeah,
haversack?
I hold out the handy haversack.
Safety protocols activated. Ability of extra-dimensional space. Calculating. Result. Uncertain. Potential risks, including the spatial distortion, temporal anomalies, operational malfunction.
What does that mean?
What did it say?
I'm not even really sure what it said.
Decision matrix processing. Optimum solution. Transport integrity maintained. Risk acceptable. Consent granted. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, it'll go in the bag.
Doesn't even mention to proceed with caution.
They're leaving out a lot of things there, but alright. I'll put them in the bag.
For everyone else, you're just hearing a bunch of like clicking, like random noises.
Yeah, but Kelly says it's cool, so I can't go off any other information you gave me there.
Yeah.
Like for everyone else, whenever he talks, you just hear.
Dial up.
It sounds like it's from the future, yet deeply from the past.
I mean, that's what my brain's sounding like while I'm listening to it.
Yeah, that's literally basically how they talk.
But, yep, put him in the bag.
All right, you put him in the bag.
Yep, I was not cautioned in any way about it. I just said it was cool.
All right.
Please don't explode, please don't explode, please don't explode.
I mean, nothing happens.
That we know of.
Teleport, I guess.
You guys all teleport.
We haven't even figured out what we're doing with the peoples! We're just gonna disappear in front of them?
I thought you wanted them in the bag, so I thought you figured you had an idea of what we're doing.
Yeah, with him!
Well, you gotta figure something out quick. I don't want them in my bag that long.
What's their food situation looking like right now?
I mean, they've probably got a certain amount of. They've got a mushroom farm that they've set up to feed themselves. They at least know how to grow the mushrooms and stuff.
There's no way to keep them protected in case something wanders in here.
Nope.
Technically, there is boulders.
Block off every single entrance.
Yes.
How long does your Earth Elemental last, Ken? Just an hour?
I believe it's an hour, and then it goes berserk.
Well, no, it would go back to its own way.
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah.
Yep, 1 hour. And then it gets unsummoned.
Oh, during this time, I think I would have done her little ritual to river.
The slaves would ooh and ah and worship her some more.
Oh,
She takes very kindly to this. It's increasing her ego quite a bit.
Yep, gonna have to put that down later.
You gonna humiliate your daughter?
Jeez, rude.
There's an instinctive part of her that knows that this is the rightful thing that all dragons should expect.
Man, if only I could make my wings again.
Sister Miriam, of course, reverts back to her normal self, but all the slaves try to worship her and tell her that she should show her full glory again, and she refuses over and over.
So they have a food
Meanwhile-
source, they don't have a way to protect themselves. We don't even know the exact location in the Underdark this is.
I mean, you have a pretty good idea
It's
because
by
the Underdark is your preferred environment.
Traveling to Gotlandgrim and then asking them to send a party to collect them would take a while. Us trying to protect them while marching will not work very well either.
Where did we leave Althea's kobold servant?
Back with everyone else in Gauntlegrim.
Gotlandgrim.
Damn it. That's your new god for now.
Obey them till they get kobold in charge.
Poor
Yes.
thing.
We can set up an outpost here, put him in charge, and there we go.
Now with the helmet teleportation, Tyler could easily get back here, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, because you know where it is, enough teleportation can get you back here.
Yeah, because I can get us to Gauntlegrim.
Eldeth knows that Mithril Hall is nearby. If you want, she's willing to set off on her own to contact to, if not bring the slaves there, then at least have Mithril Hall send a force to secure this area. But that could still potentially be a couple days.
How many charges do you get per day?
3.
So per day it gets full charge.
No, it is a roll.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's okay. So he has a chance of getting up to 3.
Yeah, I believe it's 1d3 plus 1d3 per day.
Okay.
Recharged.
And you have how many charges now?
It should be full because
Yeah.
you guys had a couple days. Yeah.
Alright. I think our best bet would be to have Tyler go to Gauntlgrim, come back with a group, and then we can have Eldeth go to Mithril Hall with that group.
Well, why don't one of you guys come with? Because I don't really have a whole lot of pull at Gauntlgrim, since I was not a part of any of the big group things of getting people. So, like, you are...
Little John's pretty important.
Or Little John.
He's got that emblem proving he's a member of the Order of the Gauntlet.
And the Order of the Gauntlet would actually enjoy something like this. It's kind of their thing, isn't it?
Specifically, they're
without that too. Thank you very
yeah,
much.
they exist to protect the weak.
There we go. Or even if even if we just have a group just stay here until
I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back.
sending Eldeth alone, that's kind of a risky thing in the Underdark.
Potentially. I mean, she's leveled up. She is a ranger that, like, is trained in going through the Underdark.
So
but there's always a chance.
Yeah. Alright, Tyler, or Venick, you and John, you're gonna head back to Gauntlgrim, come back with some Knights of the Gauntlet, or the Gauntlet guys. Then, if Eldeth feels confident enough, she can maybe have herself and a couple of the Gauntlets go while the rest stay here as protectors of the outpost. Sound good?
Yeah.
So, teleporting back to Gauntlgrim with who? With Little John get your because you've got Order of the Gauntlet knights, or
Yes.
at least soldiers assigned to you.
Yes.
Yep.
In which case, I mean, it's literally just probably a couple hours going back and forth. All the while, the Duodrone is waiting inside the sack, wondering when he'll get back out. Once again, the slaves are in awe of the fact that you can just teleport out, something that neither Shedrak or Katakazar ever did, proving once more that you are the more powerful gods to worship.
I mean,
Yes, I am.
They have literally built a religion around you.
Great.
Yes!
The gods.
Well, during those few hours, we're gonna make the place more defensible.
I'm gonna be right back.
I mean, you could definitely work on making it more defensible.
Yes, that's definitely what we'll do. And then, with his final charge, or no, it doesn't break when I use the final charge, right?
No.
Okay. Final charge, we will head to Vizarans with our main group, minus Eldeth.
So the main thing to consider is a lot of them have been, for lack of a term, broken and just like will not fit in normal society anymore.
Yeah.
Like 90% of them.
I will fill them up with muscles.
But they do worship you utterly and will serve you like to their dying breath. Especially considering that not only have you replaced their god, but you have come like as liberators.
Just what we needed. I don't like living in the Underdark.
Well, you don't have to live in the Underdark, but my point being that they do not want, like, their only desire is to serve you. Because they don't know anything else.
Well, we'll explain to them that we're gonna send them to a place where they can get better, and then at some point if we survive this, maybe we'll come back and we'll build a settlement for ourselves.
I mean, like, a fair few of them are Underdark denizens.
Yeah, the ones that don't normally live in the Underdark, we can definitely make like a...
There's the dwarves, the humans, the moon elves, and technically even the goblins and orogs could live on the surface. The only ones that are strictly Underdark are the drow and deep gnomes.
Yeah.
Anyhow.
So how many days would a trip to Mithril Hall be then?
From where you are to Mithril Hall, I mean...
Because I'm sure at some point where Eldeth will want to be back with us.
It says it's 80 miles, but that's not the most direct. It actually probably would be 80 miles, because if you're traveling through Underdark, you can't go directly. In which case, it'll be like a week's travel.
And you said weeks is 10 days?
10 days, yep. Because in the Underdark, even traveling at full speed, you can only go 6 miles a day.
Alright, yep. So, that'll be our plan. We'll have a few of the people that come back with John stay here as guards. Eldeth and whoever they can spare will go to Mithril Hall, get a bigger force, bring them back to Mithril Hall, and then we'll go from there. But our main group is going to go back to Vizarin.
Alright, so... forgot you didn't actually get that many. It's just 5 knights from the Order of the Gauntlet that were assigned. But there's a bunch of soldiers from the Lord's Alliance. So I'm assuming you'll bring all 5 knights, bringing back obviously Little John and Venick. And then you could bring, if you wanted to, you could bring the soldiers from the Lord's Alliance. You could bring the agents from the Harpers. You could bring
We aren't doing
the...
Zens.
You're not bringing the Zen.
We're not bringing the Zens.
Alright. Then I'd assume that you'd probably want to bring some of the Lord's Alliance. They had soldiers and they had clerics.
Yeah, we'd probably bring a mix.
I'd say the 5 knights and 2 of the clerics, and then have the clerics start helping make sure that the slaves start getting healthy.
Yes, that would be my preferred outcome.
Well, that's what they return with. Where do you go from there?
How far would Vizarin's place be?
Not very far at all. I mean, you were able to walk from his place to there, so...
Well, we're gonna walk to Vizarin's then.
Double check. See if there's a specific... Yeah, it's only a few days travel. Like, not, 3 days travel.
Perfect. Then we can definitely do the 3 days travel.
Alright, I'm back. What was decided? What happened?
You brought back the knights and some clerics to start helping the slaves, and then the party is going to start walking to Vizarin's tower. So you don't really need to have the Duodrone in the backpack.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, so what? I just went there and then came back and that was it?
You went there and brought back knights and
Yeah.
clerics.
But then we could just teleport to Vizarin's place
You could.
because I still have 1 remaining charge, and we'd get there faster.
It's up to you.
Since it'd be better to get him the beholder stuff quicker.
It's in the freezer box, dude.
Well, yeah, but still.
The frig bot.
Yes, the frig box.
Okay, move on. I mean, you guys can. Ha!
Yeah, you just float.
Hops up on his carpet.
Mr.
So are you keeping the, Oh, I didn't know that.
Uh-oh.
Well, let me see if I can actually put it up. That's way better.
What, do they have an Underdark map?
No, they don't.
Okay.
But there is... Oh, seriously? The Helm of Teleportation. I was trying to see if I could actually get the artwork for it. Because it actually looks really cool.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So what transpired?
Venick went, got people with Little John.
Okay.
Eldith and probably one other person are gonna go to Mithril Hall.
I would go with her.
You're right, Joe. It does look
So you're
pretty
not
good.
going to Mithril? Yeah, I know.
No,
I know
that's
it's like... It's a samurai
very,
helm.
Yeah, it was very samurai with an upside down A.
I'm annoyed that I can't, upload a picture of it.
But yeah, I would immediately go with Elda.
Then you're not going with the rest of the party?
I'm not gonna let Elda go off on her own. Not after that emotional scene we had in that bar.
I was able to get it.
That is pretty cool.
Nice.
That is what Venek has been wearing every time he teleports you all.
Shredder!
I didn't know that.
Man, Venek looks cool!
I'm just sitting on top of my carpet with that on, just like, yo.
He could become the new Sasuke Shadowblade.
Nope, I take it off.
But no, so you're going to split the party and go with Eldeth to Mithril Hall?
That'll be the case.
Because that's going to have you out for a while.
I see no other way.
Very well then. Well, everybody else. Well then, are you also taking the Duodrone with you to Mithril Hall? You guys need to decide what you're doing.
Does Eldeth know her way to Mithril Hall?
Yeah, she roughly knows where it is.
I can have us windwalk there.
I suppose.
That would drastically cut down the distance or the time necessary to travel.
It would, but she would still need to spend time there negotiating. It would just remove a lot of the travel time.
Alright, so how about this? We've got what now? We've got all of us. We've got 7 extras in terms of combat strength, right?
The 6 of you, Eldeth, Althea, Sister Miriam, so that makes 9. You've got the Duodrone, technically, although he's in Diathos' backpack. You've got 5 knights and 2 clerics.
Okay. And a ton of slaves that are
100 slaves.
that are all exhaustion 4,
I believe 4 levels of exhaustion.
which means they can't move very fast.
Yeah. 4 levels of exhaustion.
And even with however many people that can do like healing, they can't even
Yeah, not for that many
do
people.
that much. Ugh. How many hours away would Vizaren's place be?
How many hours? Like I said, 3 days travel.
So if someone were to go cloud walk, drop off the stuff, and come back, they'd be back pretty quick.
Yeah, you could get back pretty fast, because I don't remember what the travel speed is on that.
Insane.
I know it's very, very fast.
68 miles an hour.
So in other words, you move up to 600 feet per round or travel up to 516 miles for the spell's duration.
So yeah, they'd be able to do the cloud walk and be back in pretty much one
And she can
day.
cast it 3 times a day. It lasts 8 hours.
Yeah. Like I said, it's broken in a campaign that assumes you only travel 6 miles a day.
Okay. So,
As long as it's not cutting any major story elements, I'm using it.
how about we use the cloud walk on obviously myself, since I've got the freezer box, and one other person. We go to Vizaren, serialize, drop off the 2 items, and come back, and then we all just go as a giant group to Mithril Hall and see how many people survive.
I mean, that sounds good.
Alright, so you're calling out Zephyra,
I sure would.
and as per usual, she greets you in the most unenthusiastic manner possible.
Mm-hmm. And I would ask her, well, actually, if we were traveling with Windwalk, do you have an estimate of how long it would take us to get to the tower?
Windwalk, traveling...
510 miles, and in total for the 8 hours.
I mean, you'd be able to get there and back in that 8-hour period, assuming you don't spend any extra time there. Because it should only be, not even 50 miles away.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's just the fact that you can normally only travel 6 miles a day in the Underdark.
Yeah, that's true. Sorry. I don't have to apologize because you gave it to me, but I still feel sorry.
Like I said, I don't think they understood when they wrote into it how travel time would work when you have access to this stuff. Like, the Helm of Teleportation is obvious. It's, okay, you've now visited several places, you can go back and forth between them, but you still have to walk to the new places.
Nuh-uh.
What's walking?
Yeah, so I will have her cast Windwalk on myself and Lucas. And then she can return.
Alright, well, you're able to zip and zoom and avoid every encounter to get all the way back to Araj.
Yes.
You're greeted by Vizarin, who gladly takes the items that you bring him. Comments that he knew that he entrusted the right people to get the job done.
Now,
And then,
I do have one question.
yes,
Do you have like another freezer box?
another one. For what
Yeah.
purpose?
We happen to have some beholder eye stalks in there.
Yes. Your point being?
Well, you just need a central eye.
I believe he wants to make a profit.
We did do the killing.
Very well. Let me see what I have. And he goes and looks amongst his various hordes of magic items. And it does so happen that he has a spare frig box.
Hey. Such a useful magic item.
He gives it to you, and he transfers the other eye stalks. Potentially very useful in the right hands.
Well, I suppose he hopes to find the right buyers.
Exactly.
Always looking to make a profit. I'd expect nothing less of you, Lucas.
Well, can't quite live off of nothing.
I just thinking the oh.
Now,
With that,
we gotta get back.
he nods and lets you let yourselves out. And you zip and zoom your way right back to the maw.
Alright, now we're going on an excursion to Mithril Hall.
Alright. You're gonna take your nice long trip over to Mithril Hall.
Yep. As long as it needs.
Alright.
Oh, and yeah, we'll let the thing out of the bag. God, I hate that parrot. He's making whining dog sounds right now.
When did this campaign come out? Like during what edition?
During 5th edition.
Oh, it is during 5th edition?
All the campaigns that we have on our list are 5th edition.
This is, I think, just like the first published campaign that. No, Rise of
Yeah.
was the first. This may have been like the second or third.
Yeah, I think this was second.
No, because I was like, I was trying to figure out like maybe Windwalk when this first was published wasn't as powerful,
No,
but if it's still 5th edition,
but you let out the Duodrone.
Exiting containment. Environmental parameters unchanged. Initiating diagnostic. System integrity confirmed. Functional status. Operational. Query. Why has environment not changed?
It is dark.
Expected relocation. Current coordinates. Equal to previous location.
I step 1 foot to the left.
Query. What was purpose of containment?
Easier transportation?
Just tell it it was,
Current coordinates identical to pre-containment state.
Change of plans.
Query. Purpose of containment.
experimentation. Not that I understand the thing.
Containment duration logged. Confusion resolved. Awaiting further instructions. Primary directive. Remaining active.
So wait, the thing understands me, but I don't understand it. Okay.
It's 289 miles south of current location.
wonder if it can go into like a sleep mode.
Activating sleep mode. The sleep mode shoots me. Just because I expect things to target me all the time from now on.
Beggar B.
So you start heading towards Mithril Hall.
I believe that's the case. We're moving everyone, traveling as a very large group.
All right,
Mhm.
that might actually slow you down even a little bit, just because of how many there are.
And they're all exhausted. I mean, there's that was the plan, right? Everybody?
Sure.
Navigational systems active. Trajectory inconsistent with primary objective. Query. Are we proceeding in the correct direction?
We're taking us. I'm not even understanding you. Why am I talking?
Sleep mode.
Oh, no.
What's it saying?
I just repeat it word for word.
Perfect. Well, I suppose you could tell it we're taking a bit of a detour. We have some of our own priority objectives to achieve.
Computation error. Directional analysis indicates deviation from optimal recommendation. Recalibration.
Get in the bag!
Current path deviating from primary objective. Query. Purpose of deviation.
Well, I did tell Aaron to tell it that we also have a primary objective, and so we need to take a detour to accomplish that before we can accomplish it.
Recalibrating navigational systems. Detour. Initiated. Environmental parameters. Advisement. Action required.
Spit that.
Does Kelly continue to translate?
Yep.
Okay. Caution. We haven't even left yet.
Well, I'm assuming this after you start heading that direction. He's questioning why, because he said you need to go south, and then you immediately start heading east to Mithril Hall. And so he's just like, wrong.
Yeah, no, I get that. We have our own primary objective, language he can understand.
Understood. Primary objective remains active. Proceeding with detour. All systems operational.
Fire the death.
Acknowledged.
What?
Death Star.
Why am I seeing that thing starting to glow?
Yep.
But
yes.
as you just continue traveling, every so often you just randomly hear him spout out,
Scanning for potential hazards. Continuation of detour confirmed. Scanning for potential hazards. Continuation of detour. Scanning for potential hazards. Continuation of detour confirmed.
Holy hell, that thing's gonna get annoying.
Put him back in the bag.
I just imagine John picking him up and stuffing him in the bag.
you actually put him back in the bag?
No.
Because yes, otherwise the whole time while traveling, he repeats those same phrases over and over.
What's the interval between them?
What was that?
What's the interval? Like the interval, is it minutes, hours, days?
Probably 30 seconds.
Oh,
No!
shove him in the bag!
Back in the bag. We just request to give update.
Is there a sleep mode?
I was gonna say, query, is there a silent mode?
Sure. Oh, death.
Can it run in silence?
Are you asked?
I would ask Kelly to ask it.
What? What are you doing?
That's how she talks to him.
And it just starts barking at her?
You need to go outside.
What language is it speaking, actually?
Let me double check. It's like specifically the language of Mechanist, if I remember right.
Binary?
He is speaking Modron.
Okay.
Literally the language of his people. but you're asking him to be quiet at the very least?
I'm wondering if there's a silent mode.
I mean, I'm assuming that Aaron is still just translating everything you say whenever possible.
Yes.
Yep.
Directive received. Query. Necessity of silence.
We still want emergency stuff coming if it can help us. With
Observation. Observation. Communication essential for situational awareness. Risk assessment. Communication provides strategic advantage. Observation. Silence reduces data flow. Resistance to silence initiated.
Resistance to silence. Somebody cast silence on him right now. See if they can resist it.
What do you tell him in response?
I guess cutting down on chatter and in all forms can also increase the proficiency or the proficiency of communication.
Compliance. Overridden by logic. Silence directive counterproductive. Environmental analysis indicates communication. Resistance maintained.
But if you give away our position by talking constantly, wouldn't you be giving the enemy environmental knowledge? Look, I only have an intelligence of 7. One of our brains is going to blow up in this conversation.
Request noted. Received. Query. Necessity of silence communication essential for situational awareness. Risk assessment. Communication provides strategic advantage. Request noted. Acknowledging need for stealth. Reducing vocal out. Entering silent mode.
If you just detect something dangerous, you can let us know. The fact that you're scanning doesn't need to be audible. It's like casting spells, I guess. You just have to say it when you do it. You have to narrate everything.
Stealth directive acknowledged.
Is there a volume dial on him?
There is not.
Directive acknowledged. Will initiate silent mode. Exception. Danger detection.
Precisely.
Affirmative. Will monitor environmental parameters. Immediate notification upon detection of threats.
Alright, I think that's good, guys.
I agree. Now let's get a move out.
Alright. Now you travel in silence. As you are traveling to Mithril Hall, you do encounter some stuff. However, it is questionable as to whether or not most of these things are not going to bother attacking you, because even here there is a decent sized party. So it's more a matter of whether or not you decide to do anything.
Depending on what it is.
Well, on your third day of travel,
What you looking to me?
2 X's to the dog head, 3 spears to the ribs.
That's some true loving right there.
One big creep.
Oh, the loving I know.
on your third day, you just suddenly hear
Alert. Proximity sensors activated. Unidentified. Imminent.
Well, I suppose I'd ready myself for combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
And ask what direction that it detected the threat.
Environmental analysis ongoing, detecting multiple heat signatures, movement patterns consistent with humanoids. It's referencing data with known profiles.
What did it say?
It sounded like.
Yep.
that was me clearing my throat.
It's hard for him to talk like that.
Entities identified. Moon elves. Visual confirmation indicates non-hostile behavior. Assessment. Escaped slaves of Drow. Recommend cautious approach.
Well, since he seems to discover this beforehand. So I'm gonna go take a look at the shadows. Shut up, bro.
I want it.
You can't see me!
I'll light a torch and throw it at him. If I light a torch, I can see you.
But if the Atlas wants to accompany.
Man, my lack of dark vision.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I'll come with you.
Sneaky's here. Sneaky's Tyler.
I'm floating. I am sneaky.
Well,
That's true.
you go ahead and you encounter one escaped elf that was apparently taken slave by the drow.
Alright, are they, do they know if they've got any pursuers on?
Not to their knowledge. They believe they escaped wholeheartedly, though others got left behind.
And where'd you escape from?
They were being taken to Menza Branson. They had just been taken as a slave from Silvery Moon, the nearby elven area. I don't know if I'd call it a city.
Has no problem talking to someone that she can't even see. I must be going mad.
I forgot about that. But,
Can you even choose to reveal yourself, Sam, or is it?
Based on its wording. Yeah, I am adept at evading creatures that rely. So yeah. Or well, but then it does say, while in darkness, I am invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision. Let's see. So
I guess you could light a torch, but
for myself, I would assume that the next part, the while in darkness part, is me trying to evade.
that was my assumption too. That
That-
you're avoiding being seen.
Yeah.
But you can make yourself known.
So obviously, I would make myself known, and obviously not
Right.
in a threatening way. Especially not just, "Hey, how's it going?" You can't see me, right? Sorry.
Can I just float out of the shadow?
Well, she would properly introduce herself. She is Ilara. She is from Silvery Moon. She was taken.
Well, we're on our way to Mithril Hall, and you're welcome to join our large group now.
Well, if she can get to Mithril Hall and then from there go back to Silvery Moon, she'll gladly join. But plans to leave as soon as she's able to.
Alrighty.
She, of course, will make the comment about the fact that your group consists of Orogs. And why?
They've been behaving themselves. Aren't they like a chaotic evil?
gods.
Oh, right, they're gods.
They
Yeah.
are.
We're gods.
Because Orogs, yeah, I mean, they're pretty evil. They are technically orcs.
Let's just say they're about pacified right now.
Well, she's not going to question it. She just joins the party.
Good choice.
Then you continue on, still continuing to be mostly uneventful. But on the 9th day, one day before you reach Mithril Hall, you do run into something else.
Yeah, what's
Specifically,
new?
you run into, as you're making your way through the caverns, somebody dying.
That'd be Sam.
Apparently,
Not this Sam, the other Sam.
well, that Sam can die, but our Sam.
Alright, who quacked?
Alert. Danger detected. Evacuation required.
And what you detecting this time?
Proximity sensors indicate structural instability.
Oh. Yeah, might want to get out of the way.
Rock ball originating from. Time to impact. Minimal. Recommend immediate relocation.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we don't need a rockfall party, guys.
Everyone must. I'll say the party makes dexterity saving throw. Since you're the ones at the head. Oh,
Well, is it just one giant rock or is it a bunch?
no, it's several rocks falling.
So
One
deck save.
creature or object. Yeah, it's a dex save. I would say you'll have advantage thanks to the Duodrone's warning.
God, see? What did I tell you?
Hey, that's much better. Alright, I'll see non-dragon form. Alrighty.
I'm +9 to my dex. Come on.
Oh. Venick.
Just instantaneously teleports backwards. So the only one who failed was Venick.
And he got the same number.
Well, I guess I should roll for
Is this where Venick dies? Huh, maybe. Venick dies.
Venick is the only one as rocks fall, and he takes 15 bludgeoning damage.
That ain't much.
No.
You do have
10 hit points from you.
Yep, you have 12 temp hit points.
So a whole 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, you got a little bruise.
Oh no.
I ain't kissing it.
Why would you even think that? Weirdo.
What's with you with little children?
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
I need an adult, you're adult.
No, you and not.
Yeah, don't troop got him.
Besides, Tyler, how old are you again?
14.
Yeah, you ain't much of a child.
You like to land it, huh? I see.
And I realize how that sounds. I regret this.
You're within kissing age. You're fine.
Yeah, that didn't sound that good on you.
You reach Mithril Hall.
At this point, their exhaustion should be gone, right?
Yeah. They are no longer exhausted.
No, I mean, I suppose we'll let Eldeth do most of the talking.
I'd agree on that.
But, Eldeth says, gets everyone in there. The Moon Elf leaves to go and head back to Silvery Moon. Meanwhile, all of your new worshippers are simply waiting to do. They've never been to a place like this. It's not as grand as Gauntlgrim, but it is still a dwarven city. Eldeth is going to go and see about getting negotiations started.
Well, obviously some people are going to have to stick around with these guys to make sure they don't get into troubles. How good is their market?
Decent.
Alright.
Could look for a black market, I guess.
You could?
I like
Oh, also
do a supply.
upon arriving,
Navigational data. Recalculating current coordinates. 300 miles from target location. Deviation from optimal route is significant. Ineffective for primary objective. Recommend immediate course correction.
Once we get these people squared away with their orderers, then yes, we will correct our trajectory.
Well,
Are you just rubbing the mic so it does that, or does that just do that on its own?
Directive updated.
His keyboard clinks.
Prioritizing assistance to escapees. Recalculating optimal path for safety and support. Proceeding with caution.
So where on the map was the order from where we were before.
Like, way down here.
Yeah, something like that. It was. He said it was 289 miles south. Now he says it's 300 miles from where you are. So, somewhere around here.
Somewhere around there.
But you have reached Mithril Hall, and Eldeth is going to begin negotiations. I think we will call it there for tonight. Not much more is going to get done.
Yeah, because
And it's only 5.
pretty much what I was plan for us was do some shopping.
Yeah.
Before we do, I would like to make the roll for looking for a black market, so I don't forget by the next session.
Alright.
Perception.
No.
Oh, okay, my bad. I did not mean to roll it twice. I was like, why is it not popping up? Bicycle thing wasn't all the way down. Alright, 16 then.
You should be able to
Okay.
find one. I keep forgetting if I pressed something or not, and then I real quick have to go press and go back to my...
Well, I can take you to it, Lucas, if you prefer.
Yep. See if we can get some good stuff. Otherwise, we'll find what we can in Mithril Hall. Do a quick port on over the Gauntlet Green. Then we'll be heading back to wherever this Orderer thing